lovelies. I won't say that stressed word, but I know how you're feeling. Am I going to be able to keep dancing the way that I was dancing? Am I able to still dance every day? What's going to happen with my technique? All these questions. We are with you here. We are all feeling the same. Dance teachers around the world, studio owners, parents, yourself, the dancer, we are all feeling a little bit tense in our body. I'm going to help you today to try and release a little bit of that and to get us back on track. Before COVID-19 affected us all and turned our life upside down, I was enrolled with a course from Dr. Susie Green, who is a leading positive psychologist and founder of the Positivity Institute. I've been enrolled in this course for quite a long time, and before this all started, I had a very different view and a very different way I was going to use the information. Now I think more than ever, we definitely need to work with our positivity and understand what that means. So dancers, yes, you can be too positive. You can't just go around smiling and just thinking everything's going to be okay. We didn't want everything to sound doom and gloom then. Everything is going to be okay, and we're just going to find a new normal and a new way around things. Being positive doesn't mean that we are overly happy all the time. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It's about feeling all the emotions. Being positive is about thinking how we can support our goals. The good news is that it is backed by scientific evidence as well. So if you watched one of my other videos about being hopeful and optimistic, then that will be part of being positive. The next step is to practice acts of kindness. Now you think, I'm at home, what can I do that's really kind? Really simple is to get your social media out and send somebody a message. You might want to send all of your friends in your class just a quick message that says hi. Another idea is just to send them a quick voice message in your messenger. If you've got social media, you can just record 2 seconds to say, thinking about you, what are you doing today? I've made this little picture for you. And maybe you can just find a really cool picture that says, I'm hugging you, or I'm sending you something. So you can come up with lots of different ways to be creative and to be kind by not visiting people as well. Could you help around the house? Is there something that your parents have been asking you to do for ages, but we never have time because we're always at dance? Just putting it out there. Maybe you could help clean something in the house. Maybe you could reorganize your room. Maybe you could get ready for a new dance space in the little areas that you have inside or outside. Number 2 is to nurture the positive relationships that you have in your life right now. So there is a lot of doom and gloom, and perhaps at home there is a lot of talk about what is changing and what has to happen. But who in your life right now is giving you some positive vibes? Is there someone that you follow on social media? Is there a friend that you could always talk to that maybe you could give them a ring now? Whoever it is, you need to nurture these and keep these going, which means you need to make contact with them at least every 2 to 3 days, if not more. Number 3 is to find the things that you really enjoyed. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit deep here. What you do is dance, but who you are is something different. Your who is not your do. So try and make that your mantra now. You do dance, but that is not who you are. So now would be a really fun time to get your journal out and write down who you are. You don't need to show this to anyone. You can just strip everything back. What are the things that you like? Do you like cooking? Did you like walking on the beach? Did you like reading? What smells do you like? Do you like a baking cake smell? Is there a favorite perfume or a nice scented candle or oil that you remembered? Recalling these things can really bring joy into your life as well. Your next one is setting your meaningful goals. That's right, what we talked about before in our other video of being really hopeful and optimistic and really finding a way to your path for your goal. So you need to set meaningful goals. Tomorrow, I'm going to get up and I am going to clean out my shoe cupboard. That might be really meaning for you because that might mean that you have an extra bit of dance space on the floor in your room. Your next meaningful goal might be that you actually write down 3 things that you are grateful for every day. Now, we can always think about these things, but if you actually put it in maybe your alarm clock in your phone, that your goal is to write down 3 things that you were grateful of. Maybe the food you had on the table today, maybe the laughter your family member gave you, maybe the sun was on your face, maybe it was raining and it was nice and cool. Just something that you stick to every single day. The next one is a big one. Forgiveness. You really need to let go of some grudges and work on forgiveness. Now, this is going to be a whole other video, and if you would like to see that one, give me a comment below. Perhaps you even need to forgive COVID-19. I've heard a lot of dancers feeling very negative and down about themselves, that because of this virus, it's taken our joy and our dance away. Now, in a sense, yes, that has happened, but the dance can never be taken away from you. You had that drive to dance. You had that feeling to go to your very first dance class before you even stepped into a dance studio. So it is there inside you already. We just don't have a dance studio at the moment, but you are still capable of moving. You can sit on a chair, create a great routine. You don't need a lot of space. So don't fall into the trap of thinking that it has all been taken away from you and that your joy has been taken away from you. No virus has that power to do that. Don't give away your power and don't give away your joy. So one little tip could just be recall that first feeling that you got when you were told you could no longer go to dance classes. Then take a breath and realize, yes, that virus did you wrong. It took your class away from you. But turn that next thought into how to repair it. The next step is just to have a little bit of empathy, which means to really think about everybody else. So even though you are really hurting, putting yourself in other people's shoes really can help in this forgiveness little phase here. So you can think about your dance teachers that no longer have their studio that they're able to go in and set up, that they're learning a whole new platform, or others, maybe it's just closing down for a little while. It could be that all the other dancers are feeling the same, and perhaps they don't have access to social media and they can't do classes online with the help, but they can still dance without anybody around them. Putting yourself in other people's shoes helps you. Next is just commit to forgive. So rather than wallowing in everything of what has happened to you, write a letter of commitment saying that as of today, you have forgiven the virus and you are moving forward in your new direction to take charge of your life. The next thing to boost your positivity is to increase your activity. So that's different forms of exercise. Perhaps you only ever went to dance class and you haven't experienced some other exercise regimes. Now's the perfect time to jump onto social media and look up some different circuit training for your cardio. Add into your regime maybe some new strength building exercises you've never tried before. Perhaps there's a dance style you've never had the courage to join in a class with, but now you can really do it online in the comfort of your own home. As long as you are moving, and getting your family involved with movement might increase your joy too. Having a little giggle and chuckle and helping those around you that have never done any exercise or dance classes before might be a great time to start. And lastly, we are really going to cultivate, which means we're going to build it up and build it up. All the gratitude that you've got. Be thankful for everyone that you are watching online. Be thankful for your family and what they are doing for you now. Be thankful to yourself that you are learning to grow and putting new things in place. You, my darlings, are going to come out stronger and even more powerful for this, and dare I say, even thankful for this experience that you've gone through. There is good in everything. Sometimes we just need to dig a little bit deeper to find it. Know that you are not alone. It's quite funny that even around the entire world, that everybody is experiencing the same thing. We as humans all experience everything quite uniquely and quite personally. So don't discard how you are feeling. We just don't want to get stuck in a little rut. If this has been helpful for you today, I'd love for you to comment below, like and subscribe, share with your friends, and let's keep building the positivity around our world. Bye everybody.